On July 20th, 1969, the world watched in awe as Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon. This momentous achievement marked a turning point in human history. However, not everyone believes it actually happened. Some people claim that the Apollo 11 moon landing was faked by the US government. This conspiracy theory has persisted for decades, fueled by alleged inconsistencies in the official narrative. The moon landing hoax theory gained traction in the 1970s, spearheaded by conspiracy theorists who questioned the authenticity of the event. They pointed to various anomalies in the photographs and footage, suggesting that the landing was staged on a soundstage. These claims range from the seemingly impossible way the American flag waves in the lunar wind to the lack of stars in the photographs taken from the moon's surface. One of the most common arguments put forth by proponents of the hoax theory is the appearance of the American flag planted on the moon. In the photographs, the flag appears to be waving in the wind, which is impossible in the vacuum of space. However, this is easily explained by the fact that the flag was mounted on a telescopic pole to make it fly proudly. The wrinkles in the flag resembling a waving motion are simply a result of it being folded during the journey to the moon. Another point of contention is the lack of stars in the photographs taken from the lunar surface. Conspiracy theorists argue that if the landing was real, the stars should be clearly visible in the blackness of space. However, this argument ignores the limitations of photography. The lunar surface, even in shadow, reflects a significant amount of sunlight. To capture the astronauts and the lunar landscape, the cameras had to use fast shutter speeds and small apertures, which would not have been sensitive enough to capture the faint light of stars in the background. Theorists also point to the Van Allen radiation belts as evidence that the moon landing was faked. These belts, composed of charged particles trapped in Earth's magnetic field, pose a significant radiation hazard to spacecraft and astronauts passing through them. They argue that the Apollo astronauts would have received lethal doses of radiation during their journey to and from the moon. However, this claim ignores the fact that the Apollo missions were designed to minimize exposure to the Van Allen belts. Furthermore, the sheer amount of evidence supporting the moon landing is overwhelming. Thousands of people worked on the Apollo project, and it is highly unlikely that such a massive conspiracy could have been kept secret for so long. Independent verification from other countries, including the Soviet Union, which was engaged in a fierce space race with the United States at the time, further supports the authenticity of the moon landing. Despite the overwhelming evidence to the contrary, the moon landing hoax theory persists. This begs the question, why do some people find it so appealing? One possible explanation is the human desire for simple answers to complex questions. The intricacies of space travel and the technological marvels of the Apollo program can be difficult to grasp, making it easier to believe in a simpler, albeit false, explanation. Moreover, conspiracy theories often tap into a deep-seated mistrust of authority. In the case of the moon landing, some people may find it difficult to believe that their government, which they may perceive as untrustworthy, could have achieved such a remarkable feat. The moon landing hoax theory, therefore, becomes a way of expressing skepticism towards those in power. In conclusion, the moon landing hoax theory is based on misinterpretations, selective evidence, and a misunderstanding of science. While it is important to encourage critical thinking and questioning of established narratives, it is equally important to ground our beliefs in evidence and reason. The Apollo 11 moon landing was a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance, and it should be celebrated as such, not dismissed as a fabrication.